For seniors craving a touch of nostalgia, this video from Classy Deco unveils thrifted hacks to craft your ultimate Grandmacore haven. Embrace the cozy, vintage charm of yesteryears with 12 creative concepts that transform secondhand finds into heartwarming decor. Each idea blends timeless aesthetics with practical tips, helping you relive cherished memories through textured fabrics, retro patterns, and sentimental trinkets. From upcycled furniture to DIY memory displays, we'll guide you through crafting a space that feels like a warm hug from Grandma's house. Perfect for those seeking comfort and charm, these budget-friendly hacks will inspire you to create a home filled with love and nostalgia. Let's dive into these delightful ideas. Transform thrifted teacups into charming planters for a Grandmacore haven. Picture delicate porcelain cups with floral patterns, their pastel hues glowing in soft sunlight. Scour thrift stores for mismatched sets, each with unique cracks or faded gilding that tell a story. Fill them with succulents or herbs, their greenery spilling over the edges, evoking a cozy, lived-in feel. Place them on a lace doily atop a wooden windowsill, surrounded by vintage books. The tactile contrast of smooth porcelain and soft lace creates a nostalgic warmth, like sipping tea with Grandma. Clean the cups gently, drill drainage holes if needed, and seal with waterproofing for durability. This simple hack adds whimsy and charm, turning forgotten treasures into vibrant, memory-filled decor that feels both timeless and personal. Turn thrifted doilies into stunning wall art for a Grandmacore touch. Imagine intricate lace doilies, their delicate patterns catching light against a soft, faded wall. Hunt for vintage doilies at thrift stores, each unique in its crochet details, evoking memories of Grandma's parlor. Stretch them over embroidery hoops or wooden frames, securing with glue for a taut, elegant look. Arrange in a gallery-style cluster for a cozy, textured display. The interplay of lace and light creates a warm, nostalgic ambience, like stepping into a cherished past. Spray paint some doilies in soft pastels for a modern twist, or leave them ivory for authenticity. This budget-friendly hack transforms overlooked treasures into a focal point, blending timeless charm with personal flair. Repurpose thrifted suitcases into quirky shelves for a Grandmacore haven. Picture vintage suitcases, leather-bound, with worn brass clasps, stacked artfully against a cozy wall. Their scuffed surfaces and retro patterns evoke memories of family trips. Find sturdy suitcases at thrift stores, clean them thoroughly, and secure them open or closed as floating shelves. Line the interiors with floral fabric or wallpaper for a pop of charm. Display old books, framed photos, or porcelain figurines inside, creating a nostalgic vignette. The tactile mix of leather and fabric feels warm and inviting, like rummaging through Grandma's attic. Mount securely with brackets for safety. This hack blends functionality with sentiment, turning forgotten luggage into a conversation piece that radiates timeless charm. Craft a cozy headboard from thrifted quilts for a Grandmacore bedroom. Envision a patchwork quilt, its faded colors and soft textures draped over a wooden frame, exuding warmth. Scour thrift stores for quilts with retro floral or geometric patterns, each stitch carrying memories of cozy nights. Secure the quilt over a plywood base or directly to the wall for a plush, inviting look. The tactile softness and vibrant patterns create a nostalgic focal point, like curling up at Grandma's. Add fairy lights or a lace trim for extra charm. This hack is budget-friendly and customizable, blending comfort with vintage flair to make your bedroom a heartwarming retreat filled with cherished vibes. Create a memory photo garland from thrifted frames for a Grandmacore touch. Picture small, ornate frames, gold or brass, holding cherished family photos, strung along a lace ribbon. Thrift stores offer unique frames with intricate details, perfect for evoking nostalgia. Print sepia-toned photos or old Polaroids, securing them in the frames, and hang the garland above a fireplace or bed. The mix of aged metal and soft lace feels warm, like flipping through grandma's photo album. Add dried flowers or tiny charms for extra whimsy. This hack transforms forgotten frames into a sentimental display, filling your space with love and timeless memories that spark joy daily. Curate a gallery of thrifted clocks for a Grandmacore wall feature. Imagine an eclectic mix of retro clocks, round, wooden, or brass-framed, ticking softly in unison. Each clock, found at thrift stores, carries unique patina or faded numerals, evoking memories of Grandma's timeless home. Arrange them asymmetrically on a textured wall, mixing sizes and styles for visual interest. The gentle ticking and vintage designs create a cozy, nostalgic ambience, like lingering in a familiar past. Clean the clocks and replace batteries to ensure they work, or let some stay still for charm. This budget-friendly hack transforms overlooked timepieces into a striking, memory-filled focal point that radiates warmth. Turn thrifted tin cans into glowing lanterns for a Grandmacore glow. Picture vintage tins, floral or retro-labeled, cleaned and punched with delicate patterns, casting soft light. Find unique cans at thrift stores, their faded designs evoking old kitchens. Punch holes using a hammer and nail, creating star or floral shapes, and place tea lights inside. Hang them with twine or set them on a lace runner. The warm, flickering glow through intricate patterns feels like evenings at Grandma's, cozy and inviting. Ensure cans are rust-free and safe for candles. This hack transforms discarded tins into charming decor, blending nostalgia with practicality for a heartwarming ambience. Transform a thrifted crochet blanket into a Grandmacore wall hanging. Envision a colorful, hand-stitched blanket, its soft textures and retro patterns draped over a wooden dowel. Thrift stores often have unique crochet pieces, each stitch evoking Grandma's loving hands. Hang the blanket on a dowel with twine, letting it cascade against a pastel wall for a cozy, textured focal point. The interplay of yarn and wood feels warm and nostalgic, like snuggling under a beloved quilt. Add tassels or lace for extra charm. This budget-friendly hack turns a forgotten blanket into a statement piece, filling your space with timeless comfort and cherished memories. Create a Grandmacore wall display with thrifted china plates. Picture an array of mismatched porcelain plates, their floral or gilded designs catching soft light. Scour thrift stores for unique plates, each with delicate patterns or slightware, evoking Grandma's dining room. Arrange them in a circular or eclectic pattern on a cozy wall, using plate hangers for security. The mix of textures and colors feels nostalgic, like Sunday dinners past. Clean plates thoroughly and ensure sturdy mounting. This budget-friendly hack transforms overlooked china into a stunning focal point, blending elegance with sentiment to create a warm, memory-filled space that feels timelessly charming. Repurpose thrifted wooden drawers into Grandmacore organizers. Imagine old dresser drawers, their worn wood and brass handles evoking vintage charm, stacked or mounted as storage. Find sturdy drawers at thrift stores, clean them, and line with floral wallpaper or fabric for a nostalgic touch. Use them to hold craft supplies, linens, or trinkets, placed on a table or shelf. The tactile wood and soft linings create a cozy, lived-in feel, like rummaging through grandma's treasures. Sand and seal the wood for durability. This hack blends functionality with sentiment, turning forgotten drawers into charming, memory-filled storage that enhances your Grandmacore haven. Revamp thrifted lamps for a Grandmacore glow. Picture a vintage lamp with a curved brass base and faded shade, transformed with a new floral or lace cover. Thrift stores offer unique lamps with retro charm, perfect for evoking grandma's cozy living room. Clean the base, rewire if needed, and wrap the shade with thrifted fabric or lace for a soft, diffused light. Place it on a doily-topped table, surrounded by old books. The warm glow and textured shade create a nostalgic ambience, like evenings spent storytelling. This budget-friendly hack turns outdated lamps into charming, memory-filled decor that radiates timeless warmth. Craft a Grandmacore book display from thrifted hardcovers. Envision stacks of vintage books, their worn spines and faded covers arranged artfully on a wooden shelf. Scour thrift stores for books with embossed titles or retro dust jackets, each evoking memories of Grandma's library. Stack them horizontally and vertically, mixing in small trinkets or framed photos for charm. The tactile leather and paper, paired with soft lighting, create a cozy, nostalgic nook. Dust and repair bindings for longevity. This budget-friendly hack transforms old books into a sentimental display, filling your space with timeless stories and cherished vibes that feel like a warm embrace. That's all the ideas for today. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more ideas like this.